What's up? I got some Tommy boxer briefs today. Let's break it down. And as always, let's start off with the first impressions. Let's get to it. Now, where on earth did I find this glorious pair of underwear? Well, I took my merrily way to my local TJ Maxx. I'm not sure if they have this at Ross or Marshalls or something. They might. I can't find this anywhere online, but you know I had to take it for the steal. Under $9.99 for one pair. Super sleek material, right? And what got me the most is the modal print, okay? So for me, my logic with modal prints, I feel like it has a higher chance of giving you a little bit more space, a little bit more air circulation for your package down there, you know? You're so stupid, Yugi. Watch this. I summon my blue-eyes white dragon! Alright, if you want to take a look at the color, right off the bat, it's like sky blue. If we take a look at the inside of the tag, we can see that there's some red, a red striping, which is kind of cool. It's kind of a cool detailing if you're trying to flex, if you're trying to color block. Now, if I could describe how it feels to touch, I would compare it to a fresh slather of olive. You know, super crisp, super cool, you know. Now let's get into the construction of the Tommy for your mommies. Now, if you take a look closely to the stitching, you can see that the middle is sectioned off and all the rest is kind of there. So the leg openings is attached to where the buttocks are, or reaching around the whole back. And then the middle, or where your package is supposed to be, is sectioned off. Not that there's any netting or anything that, you know, separates the two, it's just the sewing of it. And right off the bat, you can tell that the material is going to be super silky, like a polyester material, like your pure polyester, you know, favorite basketball or runner shirt. Comparable to like this, a Climalite Adidas t-shirt. Pretty much the same, just this one is less see-through. Now I'm sure you're wondering, what can I pair with these sky blue trunks? Well, as you noticed, I had this dark blue dress shirt on. I just highlighted on the fact that it had accented hues, so I coordinated that with the brightness or the lightness of the Tommy boxer briefs, or trunks rather. And so I took it upon myself to wear some khakis, you know. It doesn't have to be this dark, it can be the lighter version. Yeah, I think it pairs very nicely. Other options, you can also wear some black denim. Now, what other colors can I play around with if I'm trying to experiment with color blocking? Well, I love warm hues, or just the play of red, white, and blue, you know, so keeping that same energy. Now, if you have anything multicolored or floral, now if you're into more monochromatic outfits, band tees or something, you can try that, you know, and using the Tommy boxers to create a little pop, sort of like with shoes. Now finally, let's get into the flex of it. Tommy Hilfiger. What do we know about it? It's been around forever. Apparently, it's been around.
1985, I arrived.
It's a classic brand. an American brand at that. I mean, they have some hype pieces, they have amazing vintage wear, even like modern vintage takes as well. Quality stuff. So taking a look at what they have to offer on the website, alright? So it looks to me as though they're very good at package affordability, just because each of them is like $10 a piece. So here's a 5-pack for $50, $59, you know, and it makes sense, right? Now, I would not recommend buying single pairs on the website just because here's one for like $24 when this is only like $8. You're saving like 3 times. So unless you don't really care for spending that much for something simple without specialties, unless there is a discount, no promises, but I think if you were to venture out and try to hunt them down at those discount stores that I mentioned earlier, try them out. But let me know how it goes.
Now it's time for my personal rating time.
Now, if you're trying to care for your boxer briefs,
Don't judge me. I'll watch this.
now for me personally, I feel like these shrink in the wash a little bit, and that inhibits my personal comfort. So if you're like me and you struggle with needing a little extra space for your package to breathe, not just because you're big or anything, then I would suggest you to, maybe hang drying it or leave it in the dryer with the easy care option, or if you have like an air dry option, something like that. So now let me give you a 360 view of a fitment. So right now I'm standing at 5'11", 170 pounds and 32 waist length, and let me tell you, this was a letdown, especially because of the drying situation. With the modal print and the sleekness of the material, the stretchiness, that all encompassed a huge expectation for it. And so if you have similar concerns like me, and you're going about your day and you hate the feeling of being chased around and beat around the bush, then this is not for you. But if you need things intact and you play sports and you're very active, then you might want to consider this. So in conclusion, how do I feel about this? If your concerns are related to mine, then I give this a 1.7 because it was a huge letdown because of what it could have been. But the only good side of it is because it's a reliable brand. Take a look at this. We have high reputable brand recognition right here. We have a lot of options on the website. We have high quality materials that are working with and we can rely on. But it does lose some sense in terms of care and accessibility. Save less and hope to help you hug your man better.